Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Planet Zoo video today, where we are creating something a little bit bizarre and a lot different to what I would normally create, and probably a lot different to what anyone would normally create. And we're going to, so basically we're creating a Call of Duty map, and the Call of Duty map is called Rust. Now, if you are a Call of Duty fan, leave a comment down below and let me know if you are aware of this map. If not, stay tuned because this is going to be a weird one. So as you can see, I started off building. Right, the thing is with this one, I had a lot, and I mean I had a lot of reference images. In fact, I'll just pop up some on the screen now. As you can see, I had a lot of reference images to go by. Luckily, because there's no way I would have been able to do this from my own memory from when I used to play Call of Duty back in the day, and there was a lot of detail, and I mean a lot. And honestly, I don't even know how many pieces this is, but just this wall, for instance, is about 400 pieces. Yeah, I know this took me a long time. This is a project I've been working on for the past 2 months. Obviously it's not been non-stop 2 months, but it's a project I've been working on a hell of a long time, and it does come out looking really good and pretty realistic. Well, I said realistic, it's based off a video game first person shooter map, but I mean it looks like it does in the game Call of Duty, and I've managed to pull it off. Well, I think I have anyway. If it is recognisable to you, then comment down below, let me know what you think. And you can see me just adding all the little details in now, all the little bits, the metal rods, so many metal rods and metal pieces in fact. And you can see I've used the metal rusted rusted rods, sorry, that was a bit of a tongue twister, for the actual the ladder on the side there. And that arrow, that little arrow man you can see there, if you don't know what he does, he basically helps you scale. So that man is the same size as a grown adult in the game, well, a grown guest adult in the game, so to speak. So it helps you with sizing, helps you know which size things actually need to be, and I pretty much use it for every single build, no matter if I'm building something weird and wacky like this, or recreating something like this, or I'm actually building a genuine realistic habitat. I always use that arrow man. It's brilliant. And now we're going to take you, so this is one side, and pretty much once one side is done, then you can just copy it over to the other side. Luckily, this is what it looked like when it was finished, and then when I extended it, it looked like that. And now I created this little like bolt. Again, I wanted to make sure this was kind of realistic. I wanted all the little details, and I always say it, details matter in Planet Zoo. So I made this cute little bolt what can go on different ends of metal, so it looks like they've actually been bolted in place and screwed into place. And then it was time to build this ramp. Now this ramp, I thought it would be harder than it actually was. So I know I sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but it was quite easy to create. This build as a whole was very difficult to create, so this was probably the easiest part. And again, I'm using the same rods. I'm also using the same colours from the reference images I've got, so I'm changing up the colours and trying to match that, like that rustic metal feel as best I could anyway in Planet Zoo. Again, I'm creating a Call of Duty map in Planet Zoo, so it's not really an easy task, especially with the building pieces we've got. I'm not saying we've got rubbish building pieces, but yeah, we haven't got that much of a wide variety of metal building pieces, what I really found out to be the struggle while creating this this recreation of this Call of Duty map. You see me just lining up everything in here, making sure everything's nice and tidy. And what I like to do is just come back and then go back in, come back and then go back in, making sure everything looks in scale and everything suits. And then I added this little piping at the end, this little containment with some smoke coming out the vent. Again, trying to keep it realistic and to scale how it actually looked. And then it was time to build something I've never actually built in Planet Zoo before, and that is a water tank. Now, for some reason, I don't know why this is, we don't have any prefab water tanks. I think Frontier really need to introduce that into Planet Zoo, because this was a pain in the ass, excuse my French. But honestly, trying to build this water tank from scratch using different colours and using the shapes you can see me using here. I used the half circles and the circles. So I used the full circles as the main body colour and the main body of the actual water tank, and then the half circles to give it that rustic feel, like maybe like the paint's wearing away a bit, or rust is kicking into the actual water barrel itself. If you want me to upload anything you are watching in this video of me creating to the Planet Zoo workshop, feel free to drop a comment below and I will upload it. I know there's some items that are very versatile, like the water tank I'm building now, because I've actually searched on the Planet Zoo workshop and couldn't find anything like that. You can catch my Planet Zoo workshop link in the description below. I always put it in all the descriptions of my videos. Now I'm going to let you watch the end of this segment. So I'll catch you in the next segment, where we add again some more realistic elements and focus more on the outside elements of the actual map. Once the water tank was complete, I decided to add, this is actually in the reference images I was using, and I understand why it is. It's to make it look more realistic, and it's basically like tape / paint, like warning, to keep it away from the edge and to make it visible. I then wanted to create the electrical appliance part, so the electrical grid where all the electrics will be controlled and kept. And then it was adding little details like this bollard and this and the foliage as well. And again, adding more details and more elements to the build with these little water tank here and containers. And then the fencing, and I created this. Obviously there's no barbed wire in the game, unfortunately, so I created my own barbed wire with just circle rod shapes. And then created a simple fence using the same rusted rods and the same concrete barriers. Adding a mesh fence, and then what we need to do is then just duplicate this all the way around. It's very simple to create, and this also works for habitat barriers as well. So if you want to create a habitat barrier, create something on the grid and then just select the whole of that grid area, and then you can just duplicate it one by one, and you can see me here doing multiple duplications to get the perimeter in place. And then it was the piping to the rear. We've probably all run across this piping while playing Call of Duty. If you're not a Call of Duty fan, then you've probably not, but yeah, adding the piping. And then again with the more details, so I added another container and another water tank and another little barrier and foliage. And then it was time to do the communication / power tower, would you call it? Is that what you call it? Basically like a tower where the communication would go through and all electronics would go through. And I did this again using the rods. Like I said before, a lot of metal rod work in this build. This is a speed build segment, so I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed this unique way of creating something in Planet Zoo, I've never done anything like this before, creating something from another video game, something of this scale I've never done anyway, then drop a like. It really helps the channel a lot. If you're a Call of Duty fan like myself, then also hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll leave you now with this speed build segment, and then the end of the video will come about at some time. So I'm going to end it here and I'm going to sign out. My name's Adam. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next Planet Zoo video. Peace out.
Sizowaka